A few of the other flights will be taking place out of course I didn't rename it, Kobuleti or Katasi, but we'll talk about that. Oh, and Batumi as well. We'll talk about that when we actually do our in-depth. I mentioned that the briefings would be somewhat ad hoc as we start, and then once we ramp up to an actual invasion plan, I will post a video explaining the invasion plan, and then every mission we will carry out a step of that plan. But for now, we just now got here. There's a bit of a lull just to the nature of a land war in Asia. The two sides have ground each other down to a standstill almost here at the Taryong River, with the central target being the Taryong River Bridge with its surrounding urban infrastructure. Another thing of note is the Tombstone, which is a dam to the north side that is a anti-aircraft and SAM emplacement. So if you're operating around it, which at least 3 flights will be operating around the Tombstone today, you need to be paying attention to that. Enemy cap flights, North Korean, Pakistan, and Chinese, will be taking place out of Beslan, Nalchik, Mozdok, Udata, and Sochi Adler. You're right, I shouldn't have bothered renaming anything, because even I'm just skipping past the label. Sukumi is within enemy. Excuse me again. Sukumi is within our artillery range. It's within HIMARS and Paladin range, so they're not actually using it as a forward air base. It was a helicopter base a couple of months ago, but again, HIMARS. So, Choisan, however, is an active enemy air base. There are predominantly KPAAF fighters flying out of that. That's MiG-19s or J6s, depending on your viewpoint. Some Fulcrum, some 21s, and some Chinese J11s are out of there. Some Su-25s. The other primary air base we'll be dealing with are Nalchik and Beslan. Again, North Korean and Chinese fighters flying out of those. The only caveat, so North Korea still operates their MiG-19. China does not, but they do operate the Q-5, which is an attack variant of the MiG-19. It's actually kind of cool. So if you see Chinese MiG-19s, they're Q-5s. Just a little tidbit. Actual briefing, because this is running long already. So for that, I messed around with this. It was okay for a first try. I'll just let it play through, and then I'll look at everybody individually. Overall, we're just sort of going through the ebb and flow of a air war with the Chinese trying to establish air superiority over the front line, try to destroy a few strategic targets that will make the invasion easier in the long run, and trying to win naval supremacy. There is an enemy fleet. It's the smallish one. It's coming up out of what would be Dailan in real life, a major Chinese naval base on the Manchurian Peninsula, but that's off map, and as a result, a small contingency, no carriers this time, of some outdated destroyers are coming down the coast there. We will have to deal with the Navy will have to deal with an enemy bomber force taken off out of the Anapa, Krasnodar region, but we'll definitely see them coming and have time to respond to that. For the Navy's ATO, the Hornets are going to be attacking 3 main strategic targets that need to get destroyed day 1 so that we can move along in a more orderly fashion. We're trying to day 1 is about taking away the enemy's ability to respond to what we want to do and take away their ability to dictate what we do. As a result, the Hornets in this order will be attacking. The waypoints are not in order. I gave you waypoints, but they were just put down as I drew across the map. So you're going to be attacking an SA-3 site at Choisan, a Silkworm anti-ship missile site next to the forward air base at Sukumi, and then you're going to be bombing a target of opportunity, a railroad bridge just to the east of Choisan. After that, if you still need tasking, there are plenty of frontline targets to destroy. Be careful, it is a hot target-rich environment. The Tomcats will be flying cap for this duration. While the Hornets do that, it will be a target-rich environment as well, because plenty of older and newer aircraft will be taking off out of Gudada and Sochi. Some Pakistani JF-17 Thunders will be taking off out of Sochi. with it mostly being a logistical base right now, as most of the fighters are based out of Choisan. That's it for the Navy. The Jeffs and Vipers will be taken off out of Sunshan or Tbilisi and Vazani. Jeffs out of Vazani and Vipers out of Tbilisi. Your primary objective for both flights is Cap, headed along the... Good job, me. Headed along the mountain ridge here. Yeah, worked a few minutes on that. Enemy fighters will be coming out of Beslan. What was that? Mozdok? No, Mozdok's up there. Beslan, Nalchik, and Mozdok, with additional fighters that could swing that way from the coastal air bases. Now, I forgot to put down a waypoint. Jeffs, you have a secondary target. If you've got a pin, or here, I'll just post it in general. I wrote down some coordinates so you can put them in with your data card for a strategic target. There's a bridge that is the only way Eastern, or ground forces in the east over here can get resupply down to the front line. The coordinates, really should have posted this earlier. 9, 7. What's better than me saying, yeah, just find the bridge. That's a secondary target, like I said. If you'd rather just go up on Cap, that's fine. I understand, especially with your fuel concerns, because if you carry your 802s, you won't be able to carry bags. But that is one of the targets I assigned for you. Other than that, Jeffs and Vipers just running some Cap along the right side. That brings us to Saber Flight, of which we have, I thought it was Sub-Tiro a minute ago, but Choka, you're going to just, I had you up on several different targets, but I'll just have you flying Cap along the eastern side as well, up in the mountains. Just link up with the 17s or 16s when they come your way, and police that line of demarcation. If you go too far, if you go over the mountains, you'll be within SA-10 engagement range. If you fly too dangerously above the mountains, you'll be within Nalchik's SA-10's engagement range. So do keep that in mind. The enemy fighters will be within our Patriot sites range as well, so it's going to be an interesting and very hectic environment over the mountains. Just keep that in mind. I think that brings us to the end of the briefing, thank God. Tigers and Apaches have a priority target today. You're going to be attacking a FARP. Look at that little trail. Look at that. They're so cute. Be attacking a FARP that is up in the valley just north of Tombstone, which I have waypoints for you. Tiger, it's a nice little flight behind our lines up through a valley, and then it's a sharp southwest turn or left turn onto the FARP. Got some anti-aircraft emplacements defending it, but the main SAMs you'll have to deal with are on the egress. Apaches are supporting that attack. You can fly whatever's best for you. I wasn't entirely sure what to do because of the altitude you have to make as you fly through the mountains. You can also just pop things on the front line. There's plenty of things for you to engage. It's an active war zone after all. So, and Vigans. Vigans get to attack a somewhat unique target. They have 3 infrastructure targets. They're going to be attacking a train bridge west of Sukhumi, a train tunnel west of Sukhumi, a train station in Sukhumi, and a train bridge southeast of Sukhumi. This railway is the primary supply route that enemy forces have been using to get ammunition up to supply the 38 battalion action groups they have on the front line, and hampering that supply line will obviously give us an advantage going forward. This briefing ran really long, but I felt like I had to explain the overall scope of what we were doing before we got into where you would be dropping your bombs. Anybody have any questions? Start at the top. Does Charm have any questions? Try and keep this organized this time.
Just Cap, right?
Yeah, just cap maybe some targets of opportunity if things go really well and you shoot down everything.
Did you want Eagle and us to like separate onto a certain side of that ridge, or just kind of patrol it together?
Eagle, do you want to hit that bridge as a target?
Yeah, we will start off with the bridge. And
Okay, in that case, then stay with Eagle. Keep them safe, because even though they'll be able to carry SD10s, is still they'll be kind of draggy.
No, yeah, we'll look up.
All right, sweet. Clencher, any questions? It's been the fleet and cap today.
Well, Jaguar.
I was just gonna. It wasn't really a question. It was just me gonna ask, really. Well, demand. Can we all make sure to turn on our IFF today? Because it seems like there's gonna be a fuck ton of planes today, and the if you have your IFF on, it makes it all nice and pretty. We get to see if you're friendly or not. If not, you know, you show up as a square, which could show up as a which could turn into a chevron. So we'd probably wind up shooting it. If you have your IFF on, you'll show up as a nice little pretty half circle, and we'll just leave you alone.
Yeah, well, I'll post a document explaining exactly why that's super important after the op.
As a
But yeah,
Hornet pilot, I have no idea what IFF is. If it's in front of me, I'm just fighting. Sorry.
all 10 AMRAMs are coming off the airframe now at that guy. I'm not going STC.
Now,
Anyone else from Clencher got a question? I don't
We're
think
good.
so. This is the easiest ATO of the day, or most
Just
straightforward. Excuse me.
Just one thing on the IFF. Vigin doesn't have it.
Don't shoot Doritos
It
at low
has
altitude.
it, but it's not simulated, so we can't turn it on. But we are going to show up as friendlies.
okay.
Yeah, it's like a dumbed down thing. They can't change their codes or anything like that.
Yep.
You
yep,
guys should be fine anyway, because as soon as we see that 0 on next to the as your
Yeah.
altitude, it's gonna be like, that's the
Yeah, I was gonna say y'all fly very low, don't you? It's not really,
Wait, on
don't
that
really go
note,
too high.
these bombers have cruise missiles, so you may end up seeing, if you Tomcats, Hornets, if you see this nice, neat little row of an absolute shit ton of unidentified targets at 0, say something, because that's the enemy's just onslaught of cruise missiles.
Ooh, maybe we can shoot some. Yeah, we'll shoot some down then if there's no enemy fighters.
Yes, sir.
Time to practice your guns, gunnery, guys.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's what the
Eagle,
Phoenix is
you guys
designed
any
for. What are you talking about?
Yeah, hopefully we get the bombers with those before they get
Can
the
you shoot?
cruise missiles
I
off.
hope
Can
so.
you shoot down the missiles?
You can.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see them on your radar.
We'll cover that in like the Clencher brief. Eagle, you got anything?
Nah, nothing.
Cool. Falcon.
So what threat do we have at? Sorry.
You son of a bitch. No, I'm kidding. I just had one question. So for the waypoints, this TOO railroad bridge, do we have a waypoint for that one, or is that just like finding?
Yes. I don't know why I said TOO. Well, yes, I do. It's because I realized, oh, we could kill this bridge at the same time. That's why I said TOO. No, you do have a waypoint. It's this one here. Actually, it looks like one flight's waypoint is slightly off, but yes, there is a waypoint on the bridge. I didn't notice that until just now.
Roger, roger.
But, yeah, probably check that with the T-Pod. Make sure your bomb's not falling short. And if we actually destroy these strategic targets, these railway bridges, the enemy forces will run out of ammunition or have some ill effect moving forward after this, which will be kind of cool to implement. Any other questions from Falcon? Yeah, Butter, you had something.
Yeah, what threat do we have at Sukhumi? Silkworm?
Yes, there's a Silkworm site. It's on the coast, guarded by some flak guns and pads. On the coast just southeast of Sukhumi.
Okay.
So a little hamlet inlay right there. There's your targets and your waypoint, of course. Any other questions from Falcon? Gucci, Moose, you got anything?
Negative. I'll join with Tiger.
Sounds good. So these are the waypoints I mentioned. Tiger can fly around this valley here. Let's bring up that altitude map. There we go. And then it's a pretty sharp left-hand turn onto the FARP. They're using it for many different things. Fuel, they're storing some armored vehicles there before they move to the front, some logistical stuff. It's got to die today. So whatever route you take, and like I said, it's north of Tombstone. The more I look at it, I'm not sure how the Apache gets up there. Another thing you could do is if you chill on, and let's make this clear for everybody, JTAC frequency is 265. We don't have a GCI today, but because I'm a very bad GCI, I'm better off in a plane. The common frequency for air-to-air is 264. So if Moose ends up lasing targets, you need to be listening for him on 265, and he'll guide you on to the targets. Something the Apache's very good at, and we've practiced it in the past. Raider.
Quick look at the target waypoints.
Yes. So I don't know if I put them down correctly, but yeah, this is it. This is the train. Oh, it's slightly off. Too late now. But this is the tunnel. It goes in here and comes out the other side. So if you'd like to hit one side or the other, that's perfectly fine. Do you want, because that waypoint was slightly off, you want me to just like read off the coordinates real quick? Can you jot them down? Or can you put them down? Roger? Okay.
They were close to each other, so I think we can identify it. And because of the snow, it might have been a bit clearer to actually see.
I'll just throw these in. Tunnel. On one hand, it's a proper brief. On the other hand, it's running really long.
You know, I'm really sad that you still have not activated your goddamn Windows.
I completely
We've had a
forgot.
busy weekend, right?
We should write a brief and all of us do a briefing just for Docky on how to activate Windows.
I'm full agreement with that.
All right. With that pronunciation. Waypoint for the eastern outlet of the tunnel in general. And Tiro, you got here late. And I'm not calling you out. Do you need me to go back over the thing?
It depends how long it takes you. If it takes you more than 3 minutes, no, I'll do it.
All right. You can run cap along the mountains here, or you can take targets of opportunity along this front line, air the ground style. I have you out of, God help me, Kancham. Gotta canch them all. Oh, kill myself. Anyways, you're taking off out of Kutasi. I already loaded you up with like an ordnance, and you're gonna like this.
Amazing! Thank you very much.
Look at that.
Look at how much he loves them.
It's fucking Christmas.
We barely get attacking.
You gotta. I gave you the jacket.
Yeah, we can't even get stored waypoints sometimes.
Yeah.
So, this is the first time I've ever done the radio thing, though. I had a list, went down most of it. Some of the stuff I had to remember offhand. But okay, ran really long. Tiger, questions? Beautiful. It's World War III, boys. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I had one last question. I was just curious, do we have two different carriers or just the one?
We do have two different carriers. They're on different routes.
Okay.
And we carry a big stick around here. We got Theodore Roosevelt and the new and improved John C. Stennis.
That's poor boy. Yeah.
Docky, I got one question.
Yep, go ahead.
So for our exfil, you said there's some SAM sites. Do we have like approximate types so we know what we're going up against?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's some Shilkas and there's some HQ7 emplacements at Tombstone. It's a somewhat pretty well reconnoitered position, and it's a priority target position. So if anyone's like, man, I got done faster than Docky thought I would, I need something to do, bomb Tombstone. And for those that missed it, because I went over it kind of quick, Tombstone is the dam. And it, well, why it's Tombstone should be obvious here. But, yeah. It's, Here, look, we'll do like a little satellite picture. Check this out. And boop. There you go. Satellite intelligence. That's some HQ7s. And I'm going to do this really quickly. Let me show you guys how much work went into the front line. And that's what you get.
Quick, everybody, print screen.
I said there are 38 battalion action groups. There are 38 battalion action groups placed down. The rest of the map has
everything.
I will say that they have infantry dismounts.
Okay.
It's a mechanized. It's a total of. Did I do the math wrong? I think I did the math wrong. It's 3.5 mechanized infantry divisions. Oh, look, it's still going. Nobody else is moving except the boat.
And
all right,
unactivated windows.
Should be it. Next briefing will be quicker. Yeah, what's up?
All right,
sorry, the target waypoints
let's get this
for raiders
together.
and possible defense. If we could have a quick look at that.
So, I don't know if I have to put in the waypoints correct, like a different way, but I just put down where the targets are. So, like, you're right. We only looked at tunnel, and then if you go down the line a little bit, this is the airbase, and we go down the line a little bit. This railway bridge. If you want to hit the MSR bridge, also chill. Pretty cool. The Corps of Engineers or CBs will have to deal with it later, but it's fine. Yeah, that's what we got.
Cool. Any defense?
It's within the enemy's short-range SAMnet, and there are anti-aircraft guns scattered in various places throughout the countryside.
Noted. Thank you.
Speaking of defenses, how well protected is the bridge that Eagles are supposed to strike?
It is, so for performance reasons, and because you'll be launching, well, actually you may be asking this because you don't want to use the cruise missiles, but it does not have any defenses that we are aware of, and that out of character is, I didn't put anything on that side of the map because I wanted our frames to be decent. And I also thought, well, maybe they don't want to do cap this time. Kind of late in development, so that target is, what did I say the waypoint? I'm not going to find it right now. We have to fly. Okay. Shall we fly, gentlemen? Oh, Miller time will be 2 hours from start. I will note the start time and post it in general.
Okay, yeah, good reminder. I'm going to set an alarm for myself too.
Oh, did you take care of everything on the server, or do you need me to do it?
The mission's already loaded. You can check to see if I did it right, but it's loaded.
The server's not up yet, is it?
It's been on. I kept it up because it has been on. Sorry, Gypsy.
I was gonna say probably might want to restart it since we've been things running in the background.
Community server, right?
Community server.
Oh, you gonna restart it?
I did restart it. Let's take it. Oh, I should probably put a password on that, huh?
Yes.
I have to stop it first. No harm, no foul. Why can't I just... What am I doing here?
Indeed. Okay. We're gonna head up. We're gonna go brief sensors. All right. See y'all in the room.
Oh,
yo.
Flip side.
Good afternoon, campers.
What's up?
Yo. Okay. We got Hawaii and James is Rio.
Oh my god.
So we got to get them a pilot. Who wants a Rio?
I can fly, I can Rio. If someone actually needs a Rio, I Rio, else I'll fly.
Okay. Well, okay. Then we'll put you down as pilot then. That'll give you enough numbers.
You'd prefer to fly today? Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Okay.
All this Navy.
Hawaii.
Okay, so just
fucking
Hawaii then.
pick somebody. Like, you know.
Alright.
You can ride with me if you want. You can ride with whoever you want.
Alright. I'll ride with you today.
Alright.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna group up a little differently this time, gents, so we can just focus on getting off the deck, so the Hornets can just, get in and get their stuff done. So basically, as you guys just once the server's up, jump in, start the jet up, and then let me know when you guys are ready to taxi. As people are ready to taxi, I'll start pairing you guys up then and there.
Server's up.
Oh, sweet. Server's up.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
Hello,
so just jump on in, gents. Who here doesn't have the super carrier?
Me.
I know Jag doesn't. Yeah.
Broke boy. I'm a broke boy.
Okay.
It says I am required to have the UH-60.
It's not in the map. It's not on the map. Why? Why, God? Why?
I didn't even recognize it was the
You
PTO.
didn't put it in.
Is that a quick fix or?
Gonna be a restart at
You'll
least.
find out why.
Cause mission settings have to be changed.
Wow, I
I'll
can't
still
even
join though.
Oh yeah, I can't even join without it. It's not even let me join.
That's what
Why don't you have the UH-60 mod?
I haven't gotten a link.
This
No,
is
then-
like a tiny notch, you should get it. It's a good mod.
I do have it. I do actually have it. I just haven't installed it yet. Hey. All right. Well, let me know when. Yeah, let me know when that gets fixed, I guess. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna step away just for a sec. Be right back.
Base, did you see that Corvette I sent you the other day?
Think so.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you, thank you. So, all right, server, go back down.
No clue. Help.
Oh, it's still there. It's
Gotta
still
restart the
requiring
mission to
that-
fix the bug. I'll fix it. Okay. According to Docky, it's restarting.
Okay.
Cause my DCS won't focus anymore. I love that when DCS just runs in the background and doesn't want to tell you what it's doing. Like, yeah, I'm using 8 gigs of RAM. You wanna know why? Fuck you.
I can't.
Because you got 32.
Yeah, I feel you there. Jeez, what the?
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
How am I using all so much memory already anyway? It just went down. It should be back up here soon. Surface. What is that?
You should just like remake the DCS engine.
Well, that's probably a bit more hard than you make it sound.
They're apparently working on transitioning us over to Vulcan, but they've been saying that for like
And
4 years.
multi-core, but if you can imagine DCS as the huge spaghetti mess it is, it's probably quite hard to just transition to a different rendering engine.
Never said it was gonna be easy, but they should do it.
They need to, honestly, because then it'll make fucking adding on more to it easier. And then hopefully they can fix the damn AI.
I want better
There's
electronic
dynamic
warfare.
Yeah, that'd be interesting too.
Why? Oh god, the carriers aren't named properly. So we have Naval 1-1 and Naval 4-1. Okay,
Naval
1-1 is the
1-1
super
is the super carrier.
Yeah,
I
I've
still
just
can't
found
get
out.
into the server.
Also, why are the slots not named?
Well, let me go find Docky.
1, 2, 3, my slot.
I want to go Rising Storm on these bitches. What the fuck? Why have I not been allowed to make my cap runs doing Asian accents, being very politically incorrect? It's like
Quite easy to find the southern US citizen in a Discord chat. If you just listen closely to what they're saying.
they usually give themselves away.
God, I always forget how limited our options are for cap.
Not anymore. Space, we have AMRAMs, right?
Whatever
I
reason.
have AMRAMs. You guys don't.
Aww.
So here's the issue that I'm finding with running AMRAMs.
I was gonna say, didn't that break your game?
They work, and if you only load AMRAMs versus Phoenixes, not a problem in the world. When you start mixing the two, you can't select which one you're gonna fire.
That's a fun little game.
Wait,
though.
can you not do that just by manual selecting the stations?
You can't manually select the stations on the Tomcat.
Well, you can do
You
it
can-
for
Right,
air-to-ground
not for air-to-air missiles. Right.
Yes. The only thing selecting stations does for air-to-air ordnance is it will select it for jettison.
And yeah, but isn't there like a missile step in the front seat?
There is
Only
So you-
works for the Sidewinders.
Shit. Like I've only tried it for the sidewinders because you need it for smoke winders, but that's it. Shit.
Since when did the Tomcat have AMRAMs? I never knew about that.
The
They
Tomcat,
tried it.
yeah, they
on the-
tested it. It works with the system.
No, they had
make
to make the Arc9 compatible with like a lot of computer work, but it did work actually. But then they said, nah, let's not do that.
Realistically, it was going to be a software update is all it would have required. But they opted, oh, there's a problem. Both carriers are super carriers.
That's kind of funny.
CBN-71s, they're both CBN-71.
They're both super carriers.
Yeah.
I really goofed that.
You did.
Well,
Docky hates poor people confirmed.
there's some Tomcats at Sanaki, thankfully.
Imagine having to start from the ground because you can't
Do I see Harrier slots?
afford the West module currently available.
It's Lobster 123, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Alright. Alright.
Jaguar, I'll
you-
fly with
you're
you
doing
from.
it. Okay. I was gonna do the same thing.
here.
Yeah, I didn't name
And
Okay, no, okay, lobster. What?
Well, except for Jaguar in space, I guess.
yeah.
Lobster.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
How are you 102?
Is it the blue jump scare lobster?
Why this delay? Please wait. What? Uh-oh. The Hornet guys start spawning in.
I really hope they all have a Tuco.
Oh, there we go.
Or no green rip. Really hope.
No Hornet in sight. Now this is how a carrier needs to run.
Oh, there's
Oh,
the Hornet.
fuck.
Spoke too soon. Jinxed it.
No, I spoke just right, cause now there are some. Let's remember the good days from 5 minutes ago when there were no Hornets spawn.
It's
Oh, my mic's way up there.
1 before.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 4 is the free.
Twintra intra.
I forgot to start streaming there. I'm forgot to start streaming. Okay.
Hey, why am I in the backseat of my own plane?
Everybody just start up, get loaded, and just hit me up on SRS when you're ready.
We're streaming. That's
That fucking
my
dog is in the way. Get out of the way, buddy. Get out of the way. I love. Go sit in the corner where your bed is. Murr. Dog noises. All right.
We meet at a time of great tension. Great tension.
Okay, we are back for a mission a long time ago, but let's see how it will develop. Oofy frame rates. Maybe that will help. It's be a laggy mission. Maybe streaming is also tearing apart our experience.